The guidelines were intentionally phrased in a blank manner, allowing agencies to comply without committing to any single procedural model. So if you're not committing to a single procedural model condition, allows you not to commit. Either vague or flexible, changeable. Not strict. These are the ideas that will fit here. So elastic, capable of stretching across cases. Does that fit here? Maybe yes. Lenient, tolerant towards rule breaking. Is being lenient the same thing as changeable? Maybe. I'm going to put this in a maybe pile. Permissive, allowing broad freedom of action. Maybe yes. We've got ourselves a tough situation here. Flexible, able to accommodate variation. Yes. Malleable, easy to shape or alter. Yes. Adaptable. Yes. We got ourselves a really tough question here. This is great. So we need to have a stricter condition because the condition we had wasn't enough to identify which one was the answer. So how can we make our condition more narrow? Comply without committing to any single procedural model. So we're describing a phrasing, condition. Phrasing that can be stretched. Because we're specifically talking about the phrasing. Phrased in a blank manner. So we're describing the words, allowing agency to comply without committing to a single procedural model. So if the words can be made to fit in different situations, then you're stretching them. So elastic is being stretched. Lenient is not. Lenient would be like, I am lenient if I allow you to break the rules, but you wouldn't describe words as being lenient because they are stretching. You would describe an authority figure as being lenient for letting you get away with something. So we can remove that. Permissive. The words are not permissive because they're being stretched. I am permissive as an authority figure because I let you get away with it. So this is not being stretched. Flexible. The words are flexible because they're being stretched. Yes. Malleable. Can be shaped or altered. But you're not shaping the words. Malleable is like a rock or a metal that you're shaping into a tool. You aren't really shaping the words because that suggests you're creating something with them. You're being forced to interpret them and you have to stretch their meaning, but that doesn't mean that you're crafting something with them. So removing this. Adaptable. This one's also very tempting. Able to adjust when needed. Does this fit better than phrasing that can be stretched? The words are phrased in an adaptable manner. But the words are not adaptable because the words themselves aren't doing any adapting. It is the agency that's doing the adapting. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that it's not the words that are adaptable, that they're being stretched and they're being adapted, but It makes more sense to me to say that they are stretched than that they are adaptable. I'm going to remove this. Also, we have the question of consistency between words. Elastic is the same thing as flexible. These two both mean stretching, but no other two word pairs have the same level of similarity with each other, right? If I do elastic and adaptable, those don't have the same meaning, right? Whereas elastic and flexible do. So it seems that this one has to be our answer. And it was good that we saw what happens when your condition is a little bit too loose and you end up in a situation with too many right answers, and you end up having to condense your condition so that you can get only the correct answers.